Okay, so we have another unboxing from Steven's Best Loot, one of his monthly subscription boxes. This will be number 3 right now. People are saying, hey, he can't keep it up. There's no way he's going to be able to keep on bringing the fire in these boxes. It's a really neat silver, gold, coin subscription box that he's doing. It's more tailored towards a person's interest rather than just like, hey, whatever I have in inventory is gonna end up being what the person gets. So it's very unique that way. It's not just like everybody's getting the same thing. Every box should be a little bit unique. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna not look at this. I'm gonna turn my head over this direction right here. So you look at this and you kind of see if the pricing looks like it's decent or not, depending on what you think. I'm gonna let you be the judge, right? No reason for me to be the judge. You can be the judge. Anyways, I'll put that away so I don't know what's actually in this box and make it a full unboxing that way, a surprise unboxing. Hopefully I don't cut anything important inside of this thing right here. Okay, full unboxing like I said. Probably cut it in a weird spot. We're gonna see. There's a lot of things in here. A lot of stuff. All right, that's cool already. That's already a cool piece. So this is the $250 a month subscription box. And what does that mean? I mean, basically you pay $250 in a month and he puts together this box for you. Different pricing on different things. Obviously, you saw those prices right there on that sheet. First thing I see right here is a graded MS66 full band by PCGS 1943 Denver Mercury dime. So already kind of think it's very interesting right now. There's a big spot on that Mercury. What do you think about that, huh? That it was given a MS66, but that is definitely a large, weird looking toned area right there on the side. You know what that probably is, if I had to guess? That is a coin that was dipped, you know, cleaned at some point, in my opinion. And now some of that area is starting to come back out after it was graded. So very, very interesting right there. Still a nice coin, but for something like this, you're gonna wanna probably take it out and try to get that off of there, you know, in some kind of conservation effort because it's just very noticeable. But still an interesting coin. Probably not something that is too high on the list, I would say, of value when it comes to this box right here, but still a nice little piece. All right, next. This is cool. This must be a 2-ouncer. This is one of those Aztec calendar pieces. Yeah, 2 ounces. Very, very nice. Let's take it out of that right there. Hold on a second. These are, when these came out in the 1-ounce pieces, these were like a fan favorite. Everybody was jumping on these things right here. And this is not a coin. This is a silver round, but I tell you what, this is one of the nicer silver rounds that you're going to find with that Aztec calendar with all that detail. Look at this thing. Look how much detail's on that. Just so much. Anyways, so that's a cool piece to have. Silver, as of the making of this video, has been coming up in price. So getting a nice 2-ounce chunk is a nice thing for sure. And we have some poured silver right here. I always love the poured silver. Here we go. Look at this piece right here. This must be an MK bars. Yes, it is. 1.5 ounces. So there you go. And, you know, I'm going to have the link in the description to Steven's Best Loot, the monthly subscription box down below. So you can check that out if you want to go ahead and be a part of it. There's actually prices that are cheaper than the $250 a month that I'm paying. So if you want to go at a cheaper price, you want to go at a more expensive price because you're a baller, then you can do that too. And you probably start getting into the gold game a little bit with the higher price boxes, I would imagine. Look at this. This is actually really nice. This is a poured silver piece by MK Bars, 1.5 ounces. I'm surprised that that's 1.5. It feels like larger for 1.5, but there it is. So cool little eagle with some feathers coming down there. Very nice. So look at that, 3 ounces just between these two poured pieces right here. Poured pieces, in my opinion, are like some of the nicer pieces that you're ever going to have in your collection, just because they're so unique. Everyone's a little snowflake. Man, they're fun. Anyways, so there's that. So far we have the coin. We have, what's that, 5 ounces total of silver. And here's another piece. This looks like to be the last piece in the box. And again, this is a $250 value box. And then at the end of this, I'm going to actually look at that list and see how I feel about the pricing. Little schmutz, but just on the capsule, no big deal. This is the 2-ounce St. Michael's Shield piece right here. This is a wonderful piece. Each one should have an engraving on the side identifying its weight and purity. There it is. AG 999, 2 ounces. And these are super duper high relief. Very, very cool. And they actually do stack. So if I was to have another one, which actually I do, oddly enough, these will stack up real nice and they just insert themselves perfectly into those grooves. This, in my opinion, is one of the best pieces of silver that you're going to find out there in the market, just because it has everything you could want. Beyond it not being a coin, that's the only thing it really doesn't have going for it. It has every other thing. It has wonderful designing, high relief. It's good to look at for sure. Even comes with a plastic capsule that fits perfectly to it. And it does stack in case you want to stack multiples, which is just really fun more than anything else. But I guess it could be a space saver too. I think it's more just fun that stacking silver can be quite literal with silver that is meant to be stacked like that. So anyways, recap real quick. Ended up getting, let's see what we got, 7 ounces of silver right here. And then the 1943D MS66 full band mercury dime. And you can see the full band if you would like to look at the back. I don't think I really pulled that off very well. Let's look at the full bands. So I'm going to get my special little pointer right here, help us out. But right there, the middle bands is the first bands you want to look for, and it should have a split going this way, right there, horizontally, right there. And you can sort of see in this video that it does have that full split bands. And then beyond that, of course, the other bands are important too, but that middle band tends to not have a good split. And actually, they're known to fake those splits too. People will take a small, like, thin pen or something and try to make that incision to make it a split band. And grading services can identify that very quickly, that people are trying to fake those coins. But yeah, just that spot on the front right there on the obverse, it just looks very, very noticeable on this coin, being so beautiful and flashy everywhere else. And then you have that spot right there. It distracts you. Your eyes definitely go to that spot more than anything. So I would imagine, like I said, that was one of those spots that came in after that coin right there was already graded, because I don't see how they would give it such a good mark, based off of that spot right there. But sometimes spots like that actually aren't even looked at when it comes to grading, like copper spots and things like that on certain like gold pieces. Those are kind of glazed over because that's not part of the minting process. It's just afterwards. Anyways, here we go. Let's look at the overall value of things. And again, if you think this is something you want to do monthly, which I would highly recommend, I've been enjoying it so far. This is my 3rd box, and I will definitely want to do it again because it's something interesting. It's something that's a surprise, fun, things that you may normally have not gotten, like these right here. I probably wouldn't have, just went out and got these in my collection, but it doesn't mean that I'm not happy I did. Now I'm very happy with these things. It's just not something I would have thought about. And now that it's, brought to me, I enjoy that. And Steven knows that I like poured silver. He knows I like stackable silver, gradable coins and stuff. So he puts those things in there because he knows me. And that's what he's going to do with you. If he knows you, he's going to do the same thing. So anyways, the 2-ounce Aztec calendar round. Silver's been coming up, by the way. So the price where he ended up shipping these, the silver's probably come up since then quite a bit. So anyways, we're at suggesting it's about a $50 piece. Is that right? And yeah, so that's actually pretty cheap for that right there, because silver today is closer to the $23 mark. And so yeah, that's dirt cheap silver right there. So it's hard to find silver with only a couple dollar premium as of this moment. Let's see. So these right here, unit price, total and retail price. You're looking at, what, about $79 each is the retail price, but he's doing more of a $42 price. So you can see the difference in what they go for. And this is probably like eBay pricing or such, the sold listings. So just this eagle, right? Is this the first one? No, skull bars. The skull, he's suggesting it's a $42 bar, right? And he says the retail price is at $79. So that's quite a discount that he's charging. So that's pretty cool. And the same pricing just about on the eagle, $1 off right there on his total. So there we go. And let's see, the St. Michael shield, he put it $70. That's super cheap for these. I can't think of one place you can go to find this at $70. So Steven is very, very cheap on these, which is awesome. Very cool. The retail price he's putting at $90. That's definitely true. I've seen them actually higher than that. When these came in short supply some time back, these were going for well over $100, $110, $115 because you couldn't find them. And people were just panic buying because they couldn't find these things. So that's a great price on that. And then the Mercury dime, probably because of the spot too, he has it down to $45 and a retail of about $60. So that's very fair on that too. And there you go. And then you can see the total price for him comes out to $250, but the real retail price is $365. So well over right there. So it's a big discount. And yeah, tell me what you think though. I'm curious what you think on that. Overall, what are you saying? Is it a good deal or not? I believe that right now, if I was to try to flip these, I would end up making a profit on these right here. So that's interesting to see from a loot box. Usually with the loot boxes, you're already coming in at a loss. I think, like I said, with this particular box that I would end up doing better immediately. I could flip these all for a profit. Anyways, and you're going to say, hey, Spectacular, it's just because you have a YouTube presence, that's why you can do it. I don't have a YouTube presence on eBay, and I could sell these on eBay and make more money than I ended up paying that, more than that $250. So that's that. I got to go for now. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Very curious, but Spectacular is out. Well, hello, everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular.